game right now. He's not a very consistent perimeter shooter, but he can do this. He's athletic. He's got great wingspan, so he can finish over bigger defenders at the rim. Really high motor. Looking forward to seeing him today.
Well, like the team that we just saw win, Charlotte, the 76ers played 3 games in Salt Lake City at their summer league, so they've already gotten underway, including Jaron McCain, the one and done at Duke, who was the number 16 pick overall, had 15 points the other night against Oklahoma City.
He can score. I mean, he's just a flat-out bucket getter, and he's a guy that can get his shot a lot of different ways. He can get out and transition and run, but I like his mid-range game, and we're going to see that on display today. You see there, he stops on a dime, going full speed, can elevate and shoot it. Got a float game, a deep game. He's just a scorer, and Philadelphia needed some perimeter help in that area. They were not consistent enough from the three-point line a year ago. I think Jared McCain is going to help them there.
Jared McCain, who was drafted at number 16. We talk about Ron Holland, also Bobby Klintman, who's a 6'9" wing from Australia, was their number 37 pick from Sweden. There's the starting lineups. And you see Klintman also in that starting lineup. Marcus Sasser also, they're looking at him squarely, and Sasser's looking at where he will be on the depth chart for Detroit moving forward. McLean Downton, who is only going to play in the Salt Lake City Summer League, but wants to keep going with Ricky Council IV. Also, the two of them have been pretty impressive so far. Adem Bona, who is a good defender, really good defender at UCLA, in the middle. And we're just about set to defended by Justin Edwards. Ricky Council IV, though, getting the Summer League crowd engaged.
Gets to strip and is going to do it himself. And little flare at the end with the reverse dunk. Ricky Council having some fun in Vegas.
And a timeout here. A little ragged play to slow it down. Get a little line change. 2:25 to go. First quarter. Pistons by 3.
NBA 2K25 Summer League is proudly sponsored by NBA 2K25. Ball over everything. Rated E for everyone.
In the second apron and trying to find good players to fill it out when you got a team with a lot of max salaries like the Sixers. 2-point lead Philadelphia. We'll talk about that second quarter coming up next. Paul George coming.
Yeah, they were excited, and they knew there was a rumor about it for a long time, and now it's come to fruition. Paul George will get there, but right now we're just trying to find a diamond in the rough to earn some minutes for the Sixers.
Timeout zone. Congratulations on the gig. Good luck in Detroit, Trajan. We appreciate it.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate you.
Trajan Lang joining us here courtside. Minute 47 to go before halftime. Back to Vegas in a moment. The Joker has gone on to win 3 MVPs.
Wait, Draymond doesn't call himself a 5-time champion, though. He says 4-time champion. I don't understand.
I'm going to check the podcast tonight. Maybe
absolutely.
It'll change. There's a cool thing when you walk toward the locker rooms, they have these placards up on the wall, and they're all great moments in Summer League, involving Jalen Brunson and involving Jason Tatum. And you come through here, you come through Vegas, and there's now this generation, that doesn't know any different, right? I mean, 20 years and you're 18 years old. 19 years old, coming to Vegas. Shot off was Ricky Council. Holland got in his way, and that is the half of it here in Las Vegas. Philadelphia 41-37 lead. Ron Holland in his first Summer League game. Not a bad start. Got the bucket there, and Ricky Council IV got them off their feet here at the Thomas and Mack. We're at halftime, Philly by 4. Welcome back to the NBA 2K25 Summer League from fabulous Las Vegas, and the 76ers with a 4-point lead over the Detroit Pistons. Our second half will get underway in just a moment. The Summer League head coach of the Detroit Pistons is Jarrett Jack, and he's wired up. What he does on the floor, but just the human being that he has been coming into this league.
I mean, beloved is an understatement for the way Philadelphia fans feel about Tyrese Maxey, and just his buoyancy, his smile, the joy he plays with. He's lighthearted. He embraces pressure, so he's delivered for them time and time again. Had an incredible performance against the Knicks a year ago in the postseason by hitting that deep shot One of the most memorable playoff moments we had in the first round. But here's the thing. It was interesting what he just said. He said, I had to dial back the workouts until the contract was signed, a.k.a. wrap me in bubble wrap.
That's right.
I'm not leaving my sofa until my name is on that dotted line when those kind of dollars are at stake. But, man, did they get that right with Tyrese Maxey? And I think they needed James Harden to move on to find out exactly what Tyrese Maxey's ceiling was. On Ron Hollis' penetration.
Jordan Tucker started on the defensive end, began his career at Duke, finished at Butler, and Jonah Mintz with a high percentage shot. They're going to challenge here. They might challenge that foul on top. We'll see. There is a timeout here with 1:24 to go. Third quarter. We are all square at 61.
Stephon Castle with the fourth pick, which enabled them then to trade the pick that ended up being Rob Dillingham, who ends up in Minnesota.
1 point game for our game. We're heading to the fourth quarter coming up next in Vegas. Estrada from outside. Off the mark to the left and out of bounds. Here's a look at the Pistons' head coaching history of late. Just one season for Monty Williams, who came with that hefty contract. Dwayne Casey before that, after he came from Toronto. Stan Van Gundy. Our pal was there for 4 years. John Lawyer before that. Gets us to the under 6 minute timeout. We got a ball game here, Thomas and Mack. Detroit by 3.
NBA 2K25 Summer League is proudly sponsored by NBA 2K25. Ball over everything. Rated E for everyone.
Offensive players with the ball in their hands, and Ricky Council and Jeff Down, and they were able to get baskets when they needed them, get separation, and Philly's 1:15 for getting the win.
Welcome back to Las Vegas, Nevada, as we continue on day 2 of Summer League and the opener for the 76ers and the Pistons. Philadelphia right now with a 9-point lead. Strong stretch here so far in this fourth quarter. Thanks, George. Outstanding game for Keve Aluma today to go along with Downton and to go along with Council.
Yeah, they got that third guy. Aluma was really, really good in this game. Great energy. And he's, again, undrafted 2022, just trying to find somewhere to make some money playing basketball.
Well, that'll do it for the first 2 games of the quadruple header. The Spurs and the Trailblazers coming up next. Mark Jones.